Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another session with our Nithian campaign. Uh, like every session, let's go ahead and start with a recap of the last session for a point of inspiration. Would any of you like to do a recap for me?
Anyone?
Don't anybody all jump up at once.
I know it's been a long time.
I have no idea.
It has been a long time.
I'm going to take it. Okay, that's going to be me. I'm going to take it.
All right.
Uh, Coming back from going to the cabin in the woods, the lush shack, being controlled underneath a succubus who apparently has control over some dampier. Um, we free up the prisoners and scrounge up any bits of useful stuff. Not really a lot of useful stuff, but some pretty cool useful stuff from the basement, and bring the people up into the shack upstairs. We took turns taking watch. Saw a couple of man-eating squirrels and a unicorn. And as I go downstairs to get some food for our tired prisoners, the cops come in and they try to immediately arrest us, as they were told initially that, hey, people are attacking the shack out in the middle of the woods for no reason. And we didn't think to tell the driver, hey, you might want to get the cops because we're going to be attacking, or sorry, as we're going to be looking for people that were kidnapped or taken hostage out here. Um, Most of us did kind of either hid or surrendered immediately, so we didn't die or become like criminals on the run. One of us did actually run away and then came back after making friends with the bird, and now we are on the way back home to Avanti Bay.
Yes.
Yes, and I believe you have made it to the gates of Avandi Bay. And
Nice.
You have been, I guess, summoned to the Scarlet Siren to speak with the the vampire that has contracted you to investigate.
Is that Vincent and Vasco, or just Vincent?
Uh, if it's the Scarlet Siren, then Vasco is, the manager or of the Scarlet Siren. But you did see Vincent there earlier when you were investigating the murder of the wife of that dock worker, if you remember.
Yeah.
And and Vincent did mention that he was a partner, um, an investor in the Scarlet Siren, a pretty big investor, enough that he would want to see his employees that have been leaving returned, or find out at least why they left. And that is what you did. You found out that a succubus had them charmed, was keeping them hostage in the basement of what was called the Cabin of Lust. And you found out that there was some sort of ritual going on that was sapping the life of at least uh, one of the victims, Callum, the male escort.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, with the summons in mind to the Scarlet Siren, and it is about early afternoon. Um, you've taken a long rest, I think, right?
Yes. Yes. Because then we took a long rest that we headed out.
Yep. We rested at the after the fight. I remember that we rested before the cops came,
Yes.
or on the way to Avandi Bay. We rested, one of the two. But I do remember a rest having been had.
Right, right. I still haven't done the walls on this map.
Also, quick question, River, did you have the bag of holding, don't you?
I do have a bag of holding.
Okay, for some reason I have it marked on my page. I'm just going to remove it.
Unsure, friend. I'm gonna double check my inventory too, just so that I can make sure that I'm not giving y'all false information.
Gotcha. Okay, all good. So we got summoned. Should we go right now? I mean, I'm not really accustomed to higher ranking people, I'll be honest.
Um, Honestly, it probably would not be a bad idea to go ahead and make our way there, so that we don't. We can get our pay quicker too.
Money does sound pretty good right now.
hmm
I look towards Nori and Evangeline.
Sorry, I'm having stomach issues.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Okay, Cartwright wasn't really well with you. Okay, I apologize. Evangeline?
If you're ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna say we head towards the Scarlet Siren.
Okay. So, technically, middle of the day is basically, quote unquote, middle of the night for Avandi Bay. So the streets are not as packed as they would be um, for what you've seen in the middle of the night. And as you head past the guardhouse of the northern gates or the northwestern gates coming into the city, um, Nori, a little bird, alights on your shoulder.
Oh. Uh, looks like this little one's here to stay, perhaps. I give it some little nuts from my bag.
The bird, the little cardinal, um, takes them graciously out of your palm. Now I'll go show you what he looks like. This is kind of a big image, but he's right in the center there. Here, I'll put him on top of the little dome.
A little cardinal. Him so cute. Oh my god. Quick question: is a bag of holding considered a like equipment, loot, tool, container? What are we talking about here?
It's a natural item if you go to manage inventory. Or wait, are you using D&D Beyond, or are you just like noting it yourself?
I was just adding it to myself on this one, but I will do D&D Beyond if it makes it easier.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
just look
it's
at D&D
easier.
Beyond,
Okay.
manage inventory, and you just literally just search up holding, and it'll show you bag of holding.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
It's
All
really nice.
right.
We got a little friend right here. I probably will not summon a cat now. If I can in the future. I don't think I can.
I'm sure it'll
my
appreciate that.
my screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're going to
Okay.
continue on to the Scarlet Siren.
Okay. It's a short 15-minute walk up a switchback staircase up to the upper levels of the city. And eventually you make your way in front of the Scarlet Siren establishment that you've been to a few times now. So you do know the way, and you step inside, and there at the reception is that pale woman with white hair, very clearly half vampire. But she recognizes you, and Nori, the bird, before you go inside, does leave your shoulder and takes up a perch on one of the many silk or poles that kind of drape these silk banners in front of the establishment. But she recognizes you as a group, and she doesn't really stand or look up from the paperwork that she's filling out at the counter. Uh, she just kind of glances up and then points in the direction down the hall away from her. So this direction.
Short and sweet. I like that.
You get to the door. You guys can move around if how you like. If everybody's gonna go to the office, you get to the door, and what do you do?
Reach under fellows Clark's like arm and tap 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 on the door frame.
No, so we tapped, so we're gonna wait.
Um, the door. There's a few moments, but the door creaks open, and you see through the crack the pale male half vampire look at who is knocking on the door, sees you all, and then opens the door fully, allowing you into the office. And there you see on the chair across from you, across the table, is Vincent himself. He greets you all with a sly smile. Ah, come in, come in.
Thank you, thank you.
Ah,
I'm gonna wait for the other two. I'm assuming that they're walking in with us right there.
I'm lagging a little bit. I can't remember character.
you're not going into the room?
I am. I just fucking computer's lagging.
Gotcha.
Got
So, he gestures to the chairs in front of you. It seems you have made it back from your investigation.
yeah. Wasn't very cheerfully, but at the very least, your employees are back in the city.
They are. Very well.
Yes. Probably not best to put them back to work, but overall, they're generally safe.
Well, tell me what you found and how you got them back. What happened to them?
And I kind of like give a somewhat like rough sketch of the ruin in the basement. I'm not sure if that's like an Arcana or performance check if you want it. It seems that a form of devil demon succubus person. I'm not very new. I'm very new to this. I'm still just again a guy. Vampires, very much out there for me. And now we're talking about people from another realm. Yeah, no, not really great.
So you're
So
saying a succubus is the dealing of, or the root of the problem here.
yes,
Was it dealt with? Did you send it
it,
back
it,
to the abyss?
it escaped.
It escaped. So there is a chance that it might come back.
There is a chance, yes. To
I
that
see.
exact location, I can only assume.
Well, from here on out, be careful, because succubi hold a grudge to whoever meddles in their plans, and they never forget a face. So, that being
Thank
said, you have returned my employees, and so the nature of the job is done.
Well,
I congratulate you.
definitely. Thank you, thank you.
In terms of payment, I believe the agreed upon payment wasn't coin, it was information.
That's correct. Um, you said that you knew what we were looking for. Uh, Pray tell, what do you think we are looking for?
Well, you're looking for a vampire in the Avandi family that has done a bad thing. They
Yeah, pretty.
have non consensually drained a non vampire of their blood. Is that correct?
So do you know who it is that we're looking for?
Perhaps. I have.
I don't deal in perhapses.
I can point you in the right direction of someone that is most likely the culprit of your investigation.
Would not his benefactors or would anyone in his family be somewhat just would they be more so like opposed to us bringing them to justice? Because I do not know how well they would be okay with their name being besmirched.
Well, first and foremost, before I give you this information or point you in the right direction, I must make you sign a contract, a waiver, a non disclosure agreement, if you will, that you will keep my name out of your investigation.
Hmm. So basically, you don't know how he came to have this information. You had nothing to do with it, huh?
Yes. There are repercussions for vampires such as myself who snitch.
Is it snitching or is it being a law-abiding citizen?
Well, I could lose my standing within the community if I were to turn this person in for wrongdoing. It's
Hmm.
more of a reputation that I need to uphold.
I'm gonna look over at Clark and at the rest of the party. What say you guys?
One moment.
Well,
Keep Discuss amongst yourselves. Give me a moment.
Okay. Well, I currently understand Evangeline's position here, if I'm honest. Nori, I'm not too sure. Can you speak in nods? As I know you have some things going on.
Uh, I'll,
Uh,
now I'll do whatever you two think is right.
You see, this entire time as you're discussing, he is searching for a piece of paper in one of the drawers of the desk that you see before you, and he pulls a piece of parchment out, another contract for you to sign. Uh, this one, he puts it before you, Clark, and basically, as you look over it, it is basically a non-disclosure agreement that you will keep Vincent Avandi's name out of anything that you may find or any information that he would give to you.
Gotcha. So he's physically writing this out and not like magicking a.
It seems it's already been drafted out before you arrived. It seems
I.
he
Now that's
keeps.
something.
Go ahead.
Can I cast at will detect magic because I've signed stuff and I do not trust that.
Okay. There's a bit of abjuration on the paper.
Gotcha. Just abjuration, no like illusions or anything like that.
Nope.
Gotcha. I'm assuming just to protect the paper on it.
Yes.
Insight.
Okay. Go ahead.
I already have one contract. I don't need another one. Let's see. Fuck.
I guess what would I roll to determine if, like, because I don't want to, like, if I do end up signing this contract or what have you, I don't want to use my real name. So I guess, like, if would I know, like, if anything like bad happens if I don't use my real name when signing this magical contract?
Honestly, you wouldn't really know.
Okay.
I would like to see if there's anything more to the contract. I'd like to really considering I am of the personage that I am and like I've had like the detective thing going on, I want to scrutinize this vehemently to make sure there's nothing that's gonna like
Okay. Make an
screw us
investigation check.
over. Investigation.
While she's rolling that, if I could just ask, me having some of like a merchant kind of background, would I know like what kind of typical enchantments they put on these things, like contracts, like is gaze, however you want to say it. Is that put onto the contract?
It is sometimes with important contracts, they'll enchant the paper to be indestructible. So, in any if there is a case where someone seeks to destroy it or or it like gets damaged in a fire or anything like that, like it still remains and it's still it's not
Intact.
it's intact. Yes.
Understandable. Get a full robe made of these contracts.
Oh my Lanza.
You pour over the contract and it is exactly what I said. There's nothing shady about it. There's no fine print. It is just simply that you agree to not disclose his name, Vincent Avandi, to anybody about the information that you are gathering from him.
Okay. I'm going to let them know that this is exactly what this is. Word for word, it is. There's nothing, of I can't think of the word. There's nothing scrupulous about this document. It is what it is.
Scrupulous.
There's nothing that's going to prevent us from like surviving or living necessarily.
Well, that's
No
all the
danger.
verification I need. I sign my name, prick my thumb, and stamp it.
I don't know if we had to prick our thumb, but
I
okay.
still do it.
There is an ink and quill on the table. There are
Right.
lines for you to sign.
I prick my. I'm kidding. If he doesn't want my stinky blood on it, that's fine. I won't give him no more.
He puts
I
it
think
in
he's
front
had
of
enough
you.
of your blood, Clark.
Everything has blood in it.
Does everybody sign the NDA?
No,
I sign.
You don't?
I don't.
If you choose
I
not
do
to
not.
sign, then I'm sorry, no deal.
Is that like no deal for all of us or for her? Or...
It's all or nothing.
Okay.
At this point, would like to saddle up to Evangeline and kind of like pull on her very tallness and be like, "Hey, listen, I understand your resignation at signing this contract, okay? But we cannot get to the person who did the very mean, evil, awful thing to that other person if you do not sign this contract. I can assure you on my own life that there is nothing of ill will in this contract to prevent us from succeeding in life. I need you to trust me on this and just sign the contract."
If
I would
the
like to roll for
contract
persuasion.
is something, I mean, you can roll it.
I mean, you can roll it. It's not gonna. It's up to the player to be
I know.
influenced.
I really need her to sign the contract.
I need money.
I'm gonna see how convincing this is with off of your roll, but
Oh,
I,
okay.
I'm basically becoming a temporary DM here. I have my own skill check here that you have to surpass to even have that considered.
All right.
Easy,
Oh my god! I mean, I have +5, so.
I
Pretty
didn't see
okay.
it. Oh, okay.
Oh, that is pretty good.
I mean, come on, I'm pretty persuasive.
Does
Uh,
it?
I tell her, I will sweeten the deal for you, Evangeline. I promise that the moment that we are able to allow you to kill a vampire, you have my fullest.
I look at the other two while she's saying this.
I'm saying this very quietly. Very, very quietly. Only to Evangeline. The moment that we have a go ahead that you are able to dismiss a vampire from this realm of existence, I give you nothing but my most ample support. And even you have my axe. And I'm just gonna kind of shapeshift into like various fey and dwarven creatures, and do the whole my bow, my sword spiel.
I'll tell you what.
Oh?
My caveat is if this contract needs to be broken for any reason, you're the one who has to do it.
All right, who are you talking to?
She
Me.
said they say they're doing like a little whisper.
Basically, out of character, like they think about this. If this contract needs to be broken for us to do something important, to kill like an important vampire or something, and we have to be able to break this contract. You got to do it, and whatever repercussion happens, it's on
It's
you.
on my head. Okay. You know what? A contract like that, I take my little knife and I just slit my hand and I hand it out to her. It's a deal.
I don't think you want to get blood on the upholstery here.
All right.
I already signed the contract.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Annie had to step away for a quick second. She did say she signed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We got her to sign the contract. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, friend. Drive a hard bargain.
I don't know
20
what's gonna be
sessions from
harder.
now, like a Fey deal is happening, and you have to break it. You just die.
Just dies instantly. So what does happen if we break this NDA? What? I didn't ask before, but now I feel like it's kind of pertinent.
Yeah.
I think there would be willingness for evacuation of our bloods in broad daylight. I'm pretty sure that's what that entails.
Okay. We're not gonna have to break the contract. It's fine. They say nervously. All right.
I'm gonna think of my
We've
head.
all signed the
You're not,
contract.
I'm gonna think of my head. Charity, you're not jealous about this. This is okay, right? I'm gonna take that sounds to see us.
Are you speak? I don't know what you said. Sorry.
I was asking here. Let me turn off noise suppression. Sorry. I asked Charity in my mind. It's not bothering you if I signed that, right?
No, nothing's wrong with it.
Okay, good. I need to talk to you more about that terms and conditions later on. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not.
Terms and conditions may apply.
It's not a pact. I can see it right there. It's not signing your.
No, I'm
Anyway.
talking about you. I'm talking about between you and me. But okay.
It's just words on a paper. That's all it is. All right. So all four of you sign it, and Vincent smiles as Evangeline signs her name on the paper. He folds it up. I'm glad that you have seen reason. And he puts it into another drawer in the desk. So, there is a patron that comes here. A cousin of mine that I know has been aggressive with non-vampire in the past. And recently, just recently, as of last night, I noticed that he no longer had a cup in his possession.
Well, that does.
When I asked him about it, he said that he left it in his home. Now, these cups are a prized possession of ours. Once one is made, there is no other like it. And it's a sense of pride keeping it on our person wherever we go. In short, I didn't believe that he had just simply left it at home. And if I remember correctly, the details that you have surmised from your investigation is that at the scene of the crime, you found a cup. Am I correct?
Yes. That would be accurate.
Now, this particular individual is a cousin of mine, and the Avanti family has many cousins, if you will. Many individuals that have been turned by the original family of Avanti. So, if you don't know what that means, is that anybody turned by an original Avanti from the Avanti family, you are invited into the family. You take up the name of Avanti, and that's how I came to be. In any case, the individual you're looking for, or the individual that I speak of, his name is Attila. And like I said, he is a regular here.
Can you give a description?
He looks older than I. A widow's peak. Hair white, graying, kind of slicked back. He usually wears all black.
Original.
Me looking at Vincent still.
Here. And you see in his palm, he fashions a minor image.
That's always here.
And I will show you what he looks like. I know it's kind of small, but
that image is tiny.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, good. Jeez. Okay, yeah, you.
I'm gonna have to zoom in on the icon to get a better view. All right.
Zoom in. Oh, he crusty.
Oh, he crusty AF.
Oh, he crusty as fuck.
Ugh.
I do see the resemblance between them, though.
This guy has lamb chops. This guy don't.
Yeah. Mutton chops.
Well, Sixth, it's a really nice disguise treaty here.
Remember, you have to have proof. Or catch him in the act again. Simply attacking him, either here or in the streets, will not get you what you want. In fact, it'll probably expedite your death. And I'm sure you do not want to end up like your friend who was executed the other night.
Question for you. You keep saying catch him in the act, but wouldn't a Crimson Guard pick his side versus ours? Sorry, Scarlet Guard.
Well, do you have friends in the Scarlet Guard?
I can neither confirm or deny that.
Maybe someone who could be with you, who can vouch for your legitimacy.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
Well, Make friends in Avandi Bay like you have with me in this establishment. And maybe your influence can earn you that legitimacy in your claim.
Let's see. Well, we have a name, and you have a target. Look at Evangeline.
Yes, well, always good talking to the lead. Let's go.
Thank you. And then start shuffling out, walking down the way.
As I'm about to step through the door, though, I turn back to him and I say, "What was your name in life?"
My name in life?
That was an interesting one.
Vincent. I was a traveler, a merchant, before coming here. I was well known, and I carried favor with the Duchess. I became interested in everlasting life. That is the short story. Maybe,
Interesting.
if you continue to work for me, if I have any for you in the future, maybe we can become friends, and I can tell you more.
A look of disgust comes across her face and says, "You misunderstand. We are not friends. I'm
Not
using you
yet,
to hunt your own kind."
and I'm perfectly fine with it.
I hope you feel the same when I come for you.
Oh! Oh!
And I step out.
I think I got goosebumps.
It just AC. Oh, my room just like decreased 6 degrees, man.
That's not
Okay.
good.
Oh.
Sorry if my voice sounds shot. I'm still slightly sick. So I got that
That's-
gravel going on.
It's totally
No, that's
okay.
okay. It lended to the whole "you're next, bitch" things. So it's fine. It's fine. Ugh.
All right.
Breathe.
Literal
So-
goosebumps.
You exit the Scarlet Siren back into the streets of Avandi Bay. As you step out, Evangeline, please, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Oh,
12.
12. Okay. No matter. This
Shit.
Oh well.
across the street, well, the first thing that catches your attention is something is shown, or like you know how someone would like tilt a mirror into the sun to make a light on someone's face.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, someone does that to you from across the street, Evangeline.
Now look.
You see a figure from the boat that you bought your spear from.
Mm.
This individual
Ooh.
is her.
Yo, that
Uh,
jawline though.
Spicy.
I'm gonna bump Clark. Say, hold on, and I'm gonna stride over,
Uh,
just like to
she was-
indicate that I'm leaving the group for a minute.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking me to follow.
If you want to follow, that's on you. But
I
I'm
try to
just
keep
like-
up with your bulky armor.
it's
You
like
can't-
those moments where like you're walking with your friends or something, and you see something off to the side, and you're like, oh, wait, hold on, and so you just don't get left behind.
You walk with friends?
Okay, bro.
You have friends? I have what? It's okay. I don't. I'm just kidding.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh, if I remember correctly, you spoke with this person on that that black market ship, right?
Yeah.
And it was a favor for a favor, right? They did something for you or gave you information or coin. I can't remember. I can't remember which as a DM. It happened a long time ago.
I think Sixt was a part of that.
I was, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember either.
I think they split off mid. Six went to go talk to Captain Badak, and
Badak.
Evangeline was looking for information, which she found some information, and then she bought a spear. I think they were separate from the transaction, but they were looking for information.
Yeah. You see, this individual puts the dagger that they were basically using as a mirror to get your attention, puts it away as you approach the alleyway. Hello.
How may I be of help?
One second. And she kind of reaches out towards you. May I?
It depends on what you were doing.
She reaches out to your armor and retrieves a stray bit of, basically plucks a flat piece like a magnet off of it. Thank you.
What was that?
You were interesting. I had to forgive me, but you were worth spying on.
I'm going to use my vision real quick just to make sure it's human. I didn't check the last time.
Divine sense, and you do sense Dampier. Half undead.
Mm-hmm. The pleasant demeanor gone.
You look disappointed.
Here's me thinking I made a real friend.
And you have. Believe me.
You can't make friends with a corpse.
Maybe. But you haven't heard my entire story. How can you judge a person just by what you've divinely seen?
A body is a body, and it belongs in the ground.
It's very sad. It's very judgmental. But in any case, I think our views on this world align. And I need your help. I need to call in your favor. Do you think you can help me?
If it is funerary rites, I recently did one for a local. Maybe you've heard about it?
I did. I saw, or rather heard. And she kind of like flips the coin on her knuckles and puts it away. I also know what you're doing, or what you're attempting to do. It's very noble of you. But I also know that you're going to need help. Or at least resources. I can provide that. Can you trust me that we can help each other out?
Trust no. But I'll listen.
That's good enough. I need you and your friends to come with me. It's a short walk outside the city. But we have a problem. Or rather, I have a problem. And I'm sure this problem needs to be solved with violence. Do you think you can help me?
We are very familiar with that.
At this point in time, I would like to have just sidled up to our friend here and been like, yeah, we're used to that.
I
Bring
will
I'm in
say,
a food stall right now.
if this is something funny, I will not make it swift. And I'll turn over towards uh, Sixth and say, "Can you get Class? He's being
Clark.
him."
Class? To get class? Me?
Clark. Vocal autocorrect. I apologize.
Sure, I'll go get Clark and I'll just kind of zip on over and be like, hey, our big tall mommy with the fuck you sword got us into something, so we gotta. Sorry, spear got us into something, so we gotta go.
All right,
She's a
Class.
mother?
How believable have I found this so far? I'm
Make
not
an
super of a
make
people
an insight.
person.
Make an insight
Okay.
check. Ah.
Words are
Everyone's
hard.
over-
Okay. Words are hard. It's okay.
Yeah, we're learning to speak again. It's okay.
I come up behind. You have,
It's okay.
you have a child?
No, our big tall sister Evangeline has gotten us into some stuff.
You said mommy, though.
I mean, we need
Have
to
you
tell her
seen
mother.
her?
This individual, do you remember the name?
Like
They
6
actually
foot
gave you their
girl.
name.
I don't remember the name.
I think
don't
they said
either.
red, but I wasn't there.
Make just make a history check, see if you remember.
I only write down stuff if I'm in person.
Excuse me.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice. You remember it was very quiet, but they did introduce themselves as Aza, AZA.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this individual with a 16 is particularly hard to read because they don't really show too much emotion and they're very soft spoken and quiet. Which makes it pretty hard to read, but you do see honesty in their expressions, their micro expressions. You do not see any deception. They are really asking for your help in terms of helping them out with some violence against something. You don't know what yet. But as you bring everybody over into this alley, And she looks you over, each one of you. All right, follow me. And she takes down the alley through the streets, and this individual that you're following really knows the streets of Avandi Bay. She is taking you down alleyways and like across blocks. Basically, you do not see anybody the route that she's taking you, and eventually you come out of an alley and you are at a northeastern gate that is along the beaches, which would be like past, like over here on this side of the walls of Vani Bay. And here uh you you see the gate before you, and she doesn't go towards it. Instead, she goes across the main street into an alleyway again, uh, to a more secluded section of the wall, and takes you to a what looks to be like a service door, um, into the wall. She raps on the door or knocks on it in a rhythmic pattern that signals maybe some sort of code. And the door is open, and you see a uh, an armored figure, a scarlet watch, open the door slightly, sees her, nods, and then opens the door a little bit more, looking at all of you, and waves you in.
Okay.
Special treatment.
You follow this individual to the left, and it's a short walk to another door on the other side, like opposite the door that you entered. And she turns a key that is already in the door, unlocks it, and opens it. And it seems to be another kind of like small service door on this outer wall to outside of Vondi Bay. And it's kind of like this door is kind of like hidden in a way. It's like a side service door from the gate, but it is like tucked in to it's very nondescript, so to speak. You wouldn't notice it right away if you were traveling the main road.
You're not seeing it unless you're looking for it.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Man, this sea urchin background is pretty wild.
She opens the door for you and holds it open.
I go because, like, at this point we're already here, so.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to get back home, so I'm following, going through.
As soon as you all exit, she takes the lead again. But you see her pace slows just a little bit once she's out of Vondi Bay, the city. Make another insight check. Anybody who wishes to.
Anyone better than mine? Probably.
I got +3. I can give it a shot.
I got +2. Go for it.
I got a +1.
What do you do?
What do you even do? You poor guy.
I stay up. That's what I do.
You said insight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh,
Like
okay. I got a 12.
Dang.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna give myself guidance. Yeah, 20.
Excuse me. Oh
No, sorry,
my
dirty,
lord.
dirty 20. My fault.
21. Okay.
What do you even do?
As you were following this individual, you sensed a sort of like tightness in their shoulders as they moved about. They were very and they were very quiet about it. They're very stealthy. And like this whole time that you've been following them through the city, there was like a sort of like tenseness about them. And as soon as they step out of the city, you see the shoulders are a little bit more relaxed, and that this person is more relaxed outside.
Can I get a vibe check on this person to see if they're like a noble son or something? Noble woman, noble
I'd like
daughter.
to run a vibe check, please.
I mean, with the insight, um, with the knowledge of the city streets that you just saw, and some of the streets that you actually took were kind of really dirty. It's probably safe to say that this individual did not grow up in a noble household.
Okay, good. I was scared. You running away from something, friend?
She kind of smirks. No.
Okay. Just thought I'd make conversation.
Well, I'm always running away from something.
Okay, well, we'll hope you get to rest up sometime soon. But seeing how we're outside now, it seems like it's a lot less tense out here. What are we doing? I was getting a burrito before we all came out here.
I guess I should introduce myself to all of you. I'm called Azadon.
As a dawn.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
nudge Clark. Be like, the fuck? If you had a fucking weird name too, you'd
And-
laugh. Oh wait.
I mean, I think Lark's a pretty weird name.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'll type it out. So
And see, she's already part of the family now.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting over being sick, so
How dare you?
and
I know. Audacity.
thank you in advance for helping me. I'll be going to take you to a cove that was overrun by Marrow. And I'm hoping that you'll help me clear it out.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
okay.
Something
So
to
out
do.
of character, I know what these are, and they're not fun.
Am I
Not gonna
familiar-
ruin it.
Class,
But
am I familiar with these creatures, Marrow?
oh my god.
Marrow,
Out of character, I'm not. But
make an Arcana check or a
And the
nature
only
check.
reason I know is because of something I was looking up earlier today. Oh, I don't like it. Okay.
Can I do
unlikely.
the same?
Yeah, sure.
I would also like to see if Six
Oh, okay,
knows
that's
what's
bad.
going on. You said nature check?
Yeah.
damn, it's a +4 too.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
It's
no.
my turn,
Okay.
guys.
Nice. 9, 9, 8.
I'm gonna roll with the guidance if that's okay.
You did say
Yeah,
guidance
that's
earlier.
fine.
Oh God.
Oh,
Cool.
leader
11.
we've never encountered.
Yep, never encountered.
Oh
What's
my
a marrow?
god.
She,
Oh my god.
Ask her.
actually, Nora, you would have advantage on this.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, you would have advantage.
Yay! I'm gonna roll it
Alright,
again.
so something fish encounter.
Oh, I got a nat 20!
Okay.
Let's
Uh,
go!
Marrow are sea creatures. They typically they are amphibious. They are large sea creatures, and they quite often do raids on uh, anything that they see value in.
It is hilarious that this is what
They are not they are not fast on land, but they are very speedy in water.
yeah, this is hilarious that this is what this is because oh my god, this is hilarious. Okay. I already have I let me just show you. Okay, that's what that is. Let me
If you're
just
gonna show us what it looks like, I want to wait until we actually encounter one. To be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
You keep
Oh my God.
your fantasy art to yourself, Ethan.
Oh my god, it is so not fun.
I described them to the group.
Okay.
Why are there so many scary things under the water?
And take that, Anthony, who laughed at me for being a sea elf. I know all the fish stuff.
Smell fishy. Go take a shower.
Oh, dare you insult our fishy friend?
What the?
No sushi for you. Oh, that's probably insulting. Never mind. You don't do sushi, my bad.
So yeah, I get information from Nori beaming it into my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aquaman style.
Aquaman style. I have a concussion now. So how many marrow are we talking here?
Last I saw was 2 or 3, maybe more now.
Hey, that's one for each of us.
It's definitely something that I can't take by myself.
Why us?
Like I said, forgive me, but I've been keeping a close eye on you and what you've been doing here in the town. And I think that our values align.
you.
So, I'm bringing you here, showing you this place, in hopes that maybe you'll hear me out after we clear the grotto. Is that fair?
I suppose so.
Do you need a picture, Chris, by the way, of them?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I
I'm
have
sure
one.
he's got this planned.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have it planned, but I don't always think of photos, so.
Fair enough.
It's just a short walk. Maybe 10, 12 minutes.
Oh, it's fairly close.
Yes, it's along the coast. Follow me.
Follow.
And very quickly, you are led along what looks to be these short cliffs. They are not very high, maybe 25 feet, and but they are pretty close to the waves and the beach, making it maybe high tide would probably fill some of the caves and some of the inlays in at the base of these cliffs, these rocky cliffs. And right now it is low tide, so there is a bit of beach to traverse before, um, uh, you know, so the cliffs are kind of clear. But it is exactly like she says, a 10-minute walk.
Chris, your voice cut off.
Yeah, I know. It is a
Okay.
10-minute walk, and eventually you end up in front of a much larger, what looks to be a larger like inlay. It's kind of indented into the cliffs, and you see 3 pillars in front of a opening, like natural cut pillars. Um, and here's where you end up.
I'm loading. I see.
I'm dying, apparently.
My dark vision is activated.
Can everybody see except for Sixth?
Yes.
Yeah, Sixth can't see.
I always find it so funny that changelings can't see in the dark.
I mean, hey, we're not perfect, okay?
No, I get
It's
it. I
light.
played.
It's light out. You would have. Here, I'll just put on the global lighting.
I played a changeling for a couple years. I get it.
It sounded like a really fun class, and I played it once before, but I didn't get to play it long enough.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's some
Oh my
global
gosh.
lighting.
Colorful.
She kind of stealths up to this right section here. They should be over here to the right. If you would like, we can go quietly. Actually, I would prefer to go quiet.
Why do we need to be quiet?
I'm gonna look at Evangeline in all of her armor.
I'm not built for quiet.
I give Evangeline a guidance.
I don't think flying would make it any quieter. Just probably be banging in different ways.
Silent as a mouse.
You don't see Six. Six does not exist on this plane of existence.
Roll a
Period.
stealth. Disadvantage.
Oh god.
Oh, I rolled actually fucking phenomenal. To be
Yeah,
honest.
you did.
Oh my! Look
Very
at you.
nice.
You were worried.
Plus guidance for the fact of it was D4.
Yes.
Oh, and fucking near max guidance. Jesus.
3 per go.
All of you have decided to move quietly, and Evangeline, you are quite keeping your armor pretty quiet.
You oiled it, didn't you?
And she leads you down this tight corridor where you can only fit one at a time.
So single file. I
Single
hate it.
file.
I hate it.
Are you guys coming along?
Mm-hmm.
Sixth
Yeah.
and Nori?
Yeah. Where did they go? Wait, what?
You went down. You want me to come back and get you? You down here?
Oh no, I just had to be able to see. I'm just gonna take up the rear and follow behind Nori.
Okay.
Be big.
As soon as you get here, you hear sounds of crates being messed with, immediately bouncing off the walls of this cave system, this grotto. It sounds well, make a perception check, everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. 10 with a 10, you don't know the direction that the rustling or crate opening sounds are coming from, Clark. However, Evangeline, Nori, and Sixt, you know that the sound that, according to the balances, the sound seems to be coming from the right. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So around, like, immediately around this corner.
Gotcha.
With a natural 20 for a 22, you, Sister Evangeline, you have you're one of the tallest people here. So you kind of peer over, and in this pool of water, you see some unnatural ripples. Like something underneath the water is moving about. You
I
see
will.
two distinct, different ripples come from the pool at different points.
I'm going to whisper this to Clark in front of me and say, "Do you have any control water or boil fish in lake spells?
boil fish in lake. I can make it colder.
Can you freeze the water?"
No.
I have trident of fish command.
Does that work on slightly sapient species?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I've never tried it.
she rolled a nat 20 on the marrow early. Would she know? Is it considered a fish?
No, it's not. It's a monstrosity.
Only
Sorry.
fish, not monsters.
I looked at Clark and I go, "Again, what do you do?" And I'll push him forward.
Oh no! Oh,
I
oh.
mean, we can only fit one by one here, so you're pushing me into Asa here.
Not like hard push, just like pushing him to get going. Like,
Oh, I thought we were using him for bait. I got excited.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god!
I'm not
That's
opposed to
hilarious.
that. You just gotta give me heads up. I have a better way.
That's hilarious. He's like, I'm not opposed, but I'd prefer.
You see that as soon as you say this, Asa looks back and kind of like listens to what you're talking about, and you see she kind of waves her hand over the leather armor underneath the cloak, and a shimmer of morning dew kind of just appears on her armor as she casts Armor of Agathis. You recognize it. Yeah.
I knew it.
I commend the fucking creature for actually willing to fight with us.
I'm gonna cast Spider Climb.
Okay.
I use my Rod the Pack Keeper to refresh my spell slot.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to scoop past Asa and start walking on the walls.
Okay. I think Asa at this point is going to like press herself up against the wall so everybody can pass. because she didn't spot anything. Not like you guys.
I didn't spot anything either. I'm just walking up. So yeah, with no one told me anything about location wise.
She looks to you, Sister Evangeline, and just kind of like expects you to follow your lead, whatever you want to do.
Are you a spellcaster? I say to her.
I'm both.
Can you freeze the water?
No.
What do you do?
Alright, well then you just fucking wait.
I'm gonna start walking on the walls and going around the corner.
But I can do this.
Nope.
And she reaches out to touch you on the shoulder, Sister Evangeline, and casts invisibility on you.
Been a lot more useful early.
Well, invisibility doesn't negate sound, so
It's true.
It does, but we're keeping your self score. But now you aren't seen, so you can actually like come out into the open and see what you want to without being seen.
I'm going to step to. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Okay.
you see.
Invisibility negates sound?
No, it doesn't. But
that's what I said.
She rolled an 18 before, and I'm keeping that.
Right.
Because I'm not going to roll it again. Damn, they're kind of big.
What
was your stealth score there, Clark?
My stealth score was better. 1 second, I'm gonna go find that. Let's see. That's nature. Stealth 21.
Okay.
All right. Let me think.
I see these guys, I assume, and I quickly get like higher up against the wall. Are there like stalactites?
There you go. You're invisible. Can you see yourself? I don't think anybody else can see you now.
Oh, that's interesting.
I see you.
That's how it should be, honestly. I can think of a couple of ways. I need everyone to be. As people are passing by, I'm going to catch some of them and say, "Do you have any way of being secretive? Anything like this?" And I gesture, and they can't see the gesture to myself. That's invisible.
I'm just going to look in the direction of what I'm assuming is the disembodied voice of my friend Sister Evangeline, and roll stealth to make sure that I can be stealthy again.
I'm keeping your previous.
Perfect.
Which was
then yeah,
23.
I'm just gonna stay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay stealthed.
Okay.
If anyone
and move forward
can position themselves where they want to be to start a strike, I'm going to fly over there and get ready to stab one in the face.
Mr. DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is there stalactites?
Yes.
I'm going to go and walk on the ceiling over here until you tell me to stop.
Okay.
I'm assuming stop.
As soon as you get there, at this point, 2 more Marrow make themselves known. You guys were taking a long time, so things happen. Yeah, this one spots you, Nori, right in front of it, and it's a little surprised by you just kind of being there, being so stealthy as you guys were, but right now you've surprised them. So let's roll initiative where everybody's at right now.
Yeah,
perfect.
Where the fuck is Evangeline?
Still invisible. So
Yeah, can't see her. Can't see her. Don't tell me.
My idea was that we try and get over to the other side where they're on land and
I was gonna
deal
try
with
to.
them because we have to deal with them in water. It's gonna be so much more difficult.
I was gonna try to knock at the stalactite on top of them for big damage.
Ugh, 9. Okay, I guess.
I can fight them above the water with my wings, but a lot of you others might have trouble. I don't even know if Nori wants to go in the water with these motherfuckers, to be honest.
I have disadvantage on attacking in the water, so no, but
Oh, disadvantage!
it's fine.
No!
I mean, I don't have to enter the water. I can just go like spearfishing above it, you know?
What?
So,
Oh,
The
she's
same
just
thing
gonna go
applies to the
fishing, that's
targets in the
all.
water.
go ahead and roll initiative.
all right, sorry.
Oh, do I need reroll?
No, I'm just looking for Sister Evangeline.
Remember, if you right-click the double sword, you can pop out your initiative tracker.
Or right click it.
I have such a headache. I need to.
I'm so sorry, Evangeline.
No,
I
it's
will
not you
try to-
guys.
I will
Have you
try to
tried
keep
getting
my
this?
cackle down to a reasonable level.
Combat tracker over here.
Oh, dramatic music.
Good rolls, guys. Good rolls. Those are bad rolls, actually.
Okay.
These are single digits.
Let's go. Top of the order. Clark.
Are either of these bozos right here underneath a significant stalactite?
Couldn't be that easy.
I'll say one of them is.
I shoot that stalactite to try to knock it down with Eldritch Blast.
So anyway, it started blasting.
Okay. What do you Eldritch Blast?
Yes. I do not have force damage. I mean, I have force damage, just not thunder damage.
Okay.
What you need?
That's what it sounded like.
This
If it's too much or too meta, I can just do normal Eldritch Blast. I feel pretty safe up here, I'll be honest.
Roll damage.
Roll damage, gotcha. 5.
Just a flat 5?
Yes.
Okay. You hit the stalactite and you chip a little bit of it off. 5 force damage wasn't enough to actually break it off and make it fall.
Ah, jeez. That's my action, and I don't have a bonus action right now, so I will end my turn.
Okay. It is Az's turn. She rolled pretty good. She's gonna continue to concentrate on invisibility for you. And she is going to send out an Eldritch Blast at the creature in front of her. But that doesn't hit it. Whoops. Okay. It is. They are surprised. So hearing the Eldritch Blast hit the walls of the cave, this one here is alerted to your presence. It takes 10. It can only move 10 feet on land. So there it is. Range. It does have a harpoon.
Oh, fuck.
I'm about to go dipping.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna chuck a harpoon at you.
Oh.
I'm going to use
What's your AC?
in response to that, real quick, I'm going to do my gifted metallic dragon, use protective wing, and add 2 to my AC because I don't know what your thing is. But my AC right now is a 16.
Good. That was a 14 to hit, so it misses.
Alright.
And this harpoon is like on the end of like a rope, so it just yanks it back once it misses.
Gotcha.
Sister Evangeline, you're up.
Alright. Guys, can I have a legit question? Should I be fighting the ones in the water for y'all, or should I be the ones trying to make sure those don't get to the water?
I would like our wall to be a wall.
That doesn't answer anything.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
So
She's
I like
trying-
our wall. Let's go.
She's trying to determine if she should fight the ones in the water or on the land. They can't see you, right?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
I would say the ones on land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep 'em out of the water.
Popping wings, as I said I was going to.
Okay.
Which is... God, it's been so long. I need to fucking look at the shit. Where's my wing movement? I guess it's just my regular movement?
Should be under features and traits.
Class features.
Really?
I'm guessing. Feats. No, especially species trait should be. Oh yeah, it's just 30. Okay. Radiant Soul. I'm going to move.
Mm-hmm.
Measure.
Can't see. I have no idea where you are.
Why did it do that? Okay, that's not what I meant to do.
Are you fireballing me? You're falling in the water.
You move here,
Yeah,
30 feet.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be above it currently. Just like flying, I guess diagonal in this case, because I didn't fly straight up to right above it.
Mm-hmm.
Going to swing down with my spear. Do I get advantage by being invisible or some shit?
Yes, you do.
Cool. It's 26.
That hits for sure, and it breaks your invisibility.
Yeah. I'm going to also pump a smite into that.
All right.
Little extra FU.
Yeah. I guess I gotta roll the damage for that thing first, huh?
Yep.
That is this one. Plus the radiant damage, plus 4 additional radiant damage. And then the smite.
Wait. Okay. So, hold on. 26 to hit, 8, and then what was your radiant?
4.
So 12.
Yep, and then the smite, which I need to find because it's not in my spells. Divine smite. Here we go.
So what level?
Max level that I can do. So
2?
1. I can only do 1.
Okay. 2d8 then.
All right. Guys, come here.
An extra 10. Nice.
And I don't think smite procs my winged radiant soul. Let me look. Oh, it's once per turn. Okay, so I can't Do it again. All right. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Nori.
Okay. If I move at all, will I take an attack of opportunity?
No, you're not in its
No.
reach.
Okay. Am I in Clark? Can I reach Clark? Or no?
He is up on the ceiling, so
Oh.
yeah.
Um. Uh.
Cover Asa.
Okay. What about a lasso? Should I try to fucking take him down? Fuck it. We.
You
Okay.
would by judging by the height of this cavern,
Mhm.
you would know that where he is on the ceiling, he is only reachable by ranged attacks, the harpoons.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How shallow is the water, like right next to me?
You don't know.
Okay.
You can
I'm
find out.
I
You
mean,
can,
it's deep enough to swim in.
I'm sure you're like, yeah, it's deep enough to swim in, but I'm sure you can probably tread water really well being a sea elf.
yes, but
And Clark
could
swim.
I even use my great axe while I do so?
Yeah, yeah,
I could.
yeah.
It's disadvantage.
No.
No?
If you're treading, if it's underwater, it'd be disadvantage. If it's not underwater and you're just in the water and you're swinging, it's not.
Okay.
I know, but I don't want to get dragged under. I mean, I can breathe, but
It's everything else.
I
yeah.
misunderstood.
Fuck. You
Follow
know
your
what?
heart.
Fuck it. I'm going in.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna move up here and try to swing at it with my great axe.
All right. How tall is Nori?
Mm, CL. I would say like 5'8", 5'7".
I was about to say, can you step on me? But you're under 6 foot.
You find a
I
little
was.
bit of purchase towards the edge of the pool.
Okay, I can deal with that.
God.
I can deal with that. All right, as long as I stay here. Yeah, I'll swing at it.
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
Actions. Go.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
19 hits.
19. Fuck yeah. Oh, that could have been better.
Hmm.
Did you rage?
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't say it. I would have
All right. So 14.
after seeing the situation.
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Bean a meanie.
This marrow that you just hit, it is going to bite and claw at you, Evangeline.
All right. What's its range?
5 feet.
I would be flying above it diagonally. I have a 10-inch range, 10-foot range.
It is these creatures are large, so they stand about 10
Oh, what the fuck?
feet
Okay.
tall.
Then that's fair. But also,
What's your AC?
21.
Only the claws hit, barely just hitting.
Okay. And I apparently don't have a 10-inch range with the new weapon that I have. I had it with the halberd, don't with the blood spear.
No, you don't.
Fuck, dude, this thing. Okay.
All right, 7 points of damage.
All right.
It is now this Marrow's turn. In the water, the second one. It's going to look up at you, Clark, and it's going to try and harpoon you. But 11 doesn't hit shit, so.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, because I have no more reactions.
Bringing us to sixth.
Perfection. I'm going to take aim at the furthest from Evangeline Marrow. Well, I'm gonna step out this
Okay.
much.
It
And
didn't know you were there, so you have advantage.
cool. And I'm going to attack it with my short bow.
Okay.
So you said I have advantage?
Yep, which means sneak attack.
Yep.
14. That doesn't seem right.
Uh,
Are you not proficient?
Probably not.
Isn't the 2 proficiency? Because
It says proficient.
It's not
Yeah.
right. It's not using your dex.
That's weird.
Why is it using your strength?
Just throws the bow.
Yeet.
Weird. Okay, so that is actually a +6 to hit. So
Oh fuck. Okay.
yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. So that'll do its damage. Normal. Oh, okay. Cool. Yep.
That is not a 2, it is a 5. And then sneak attack.
What is wrong with? We'll
You
have
might
to
just
go
need to
over.
re-import it.
Yeah. Okay. How do I add sneak attack damage?
In your features, there's a under Master of Tactics. There's a sneak attack.
Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. I learned how to do it. Bam. It says 9.
9.
Okay.
And that is all I can do. So.
Why? When is it? Okay. What? I don't know.
I can stay back after a session if we need to go over it and try to fix it.
Okay, so all right, 5 plus 9. All right. All right. This marrow here is going to go for a bite and a claw on you. Oh, is there anything else on your turn, sixth?
No, I cannot do anything further. It says, I mean, as a bonus action, I can attack. I can use the help action to aid an ally in attacking a creature. But other than that, I can't really do anything right now. So.
Okay. All right, Nori. The bite is a natural 20.
Okay.
Jeez.
Cool.
You take 14 points of piercing damage, halved to 7 because you're raging.
Oh my Lanta.
So 7.
Yeah.
Yes. and then the
Okay.
claws was a 22 to hit. And you take 8 halved to 4.
4. Okay.
Okay.
Still going
Uh,
strong.
top of the order, Clark.
Clark is going to move a little bit up. And then he's going to action shoot the stalactite again.
Okay.
I roll damage on stalactite. 9.
All right. You weakened the stalactite before, and this time you hit it square where it needed to be hit. I need you to roll 3d10 damage.
I roll stalactite damage. 13 damage.
13 piercing damage to this marrow here in front of Nori, and it is now bloodied.
Ooh. Oh.
Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action, I'm spending 2d6 of healing light on Nori since she only has to be within 60 feet of me.
All right.
Nori, you're going to heal 6 damage.
That's what you do.
I am indeed the healer. And
I mean, I
will
was
hide somebody
fine.
to heal you.
I mean, I also heal, but okay.
I mean, I was fine, but
No,
thank you.
No. You're in the water.
I
You'll
could
get
have
infection.
useful.
I am my turn.
Don't take this away from
all
him.
right.
Let me have these.
Az is going to continue to help you, Nori. Shooting out an Eldritch Blast. 25 to hit. For 3 points of force damage. She's going to stay right there. It is this Marrow's turn. At the very bottom, seeing the threat that you make.
Does it move towards me?
It does move towards you. It can only move 10 feet on land, so
So it's not. It does not range to attack me.
It's still it has a range attack. Yeah, so it's gonna try and huck its harpoon at you, but a 13 does not hit you. And that's all it can do. Sister Evangeline.
I really simply, I'm going to maneuver to right here and hit.
Okay.
Is it actually? Is it looking really hurt, or just
almost bloodied?
Okay. I think I can stand without it. I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Thank goodness for that. That is 8 plus 4. And then I'm going to do a special type of smite.
Ooh. Fancy.
I can find it. God damn it. Oh, it would be no. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I need it for something else. Just regular smite then.
Okay.
For 2d8.
8.
20 damage in all.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. It's looking real bad.
As it should.
I assume you don't move from there.
I moved from here to over where I am now, but that's it.
Okay. Nori.
Is there any piranhas or something, or like fish that can attack in the water that have
Uh,
simple minds?
mm,
Piranha.
no.
No.
Any fish that were in here were kind of like ran away from the marrow because they're predators. They're
They
larger
evolved to get
predators.
away.
But could I make them come back?
No,
And
no, unfortunately not. There's no wildlife besides the marrow in here.
There are
God
no
damn
more
it.
fish. They're not allowed to fish.
Uh,
Sending out an SOS.
do I see anything else in this cave that could potentially swim?
Uh,
Hi.
you see, I mean, as
I
it
mean,
looks,
yeah.
as it
That's-
looks like she can swim. Six, maybe.
I-
Clark, definitely not.
Not
I meant a beast. Like,
Oh no,
right?
no.
Yeah, a beast. No,
No.
okay. Okay, there goes my distraction. Alright, I'll just swing at it again. Let's
Okay.
do that.
All right.
I think I put in the water. I'm just gonna fucking sink. Right?
14 hits.
Oh, that's a net one.
Oh, that's a 1 damage.
It's 7 damage. There you go.
Still bad.
You're okay.
Okay. It's not looking good for that one. Um. Any movement?
No, no.
Okay. It is this Marrow's turn. Kind of grasping at its wounds, it shouts out to its companions in a language. Do any of you speak Aquan?
Hold on. I might actually.
No.
No.
I
The
Wait,
fish
Annie, you
doesn't
sure?
speak fish? Okay.
don't. Wait, Annie, hold on. Doesn't your spirit let you speak that?
My spear?
Lets
I
her
thought-
speak to animals, not Aquan.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I do not speak Aquan, actually.
Okay, you don't understand.
It's like a. Is this like
I
a
didn't know that
watery
was a
dragon?
choice. I went to pick Dwarvish.
Well, I mean, Dwarvish is more likely to
Primordial would be the Aquan language. It is going to try and bite and claw at you again. That's a natural one for the bite, and the claws were a 15 to hit on you, Sister Evangeline. So that doesn't do anything. This marrow here is going to dive under the water
Howard.
and disappear.
Alza, one got out.
Sixth.
Okay. I'm again going to buy the old tried and true. Short bow, the one that is furthest away from Evangeline.
Okay.
Not
advantage.
Right, just normal. Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Perfection. And then we're gonna do the damage.
The damage. Oh.
So.
Okay. That's 5 points of damage. Okay. Any movement?
No. I'm gonna read the thing again just to make sure. Oh yeah, no, I can't use that. Okay, yeah, nope, nothing else. Just that.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna post up and chill until my next turn. Really all I can do.
All right. This one here is going to bite and claw at Nori. 22 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Okay.
Boom.
In danger.
Boom. 9 damage halved to 4, and 7 damage halved to 3.
7. Okay.
Okay.
Still good.
That is it for that one. Clark.
Yes. It is my turn. Spells. I am going to walk
Like
behind
Widowy.
her here, like widowy.
Cringe.
I am going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at this fish.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit? I'm assuming so.
That hits.
A Eldritch Burst.
All right. How do you kill this marrow?
As it's screaming in a language I do not know, I fire my blast down its throat.
Ooh.
Okay. The marrow falls limp and sinks to the bottom. In fact, yeah, it sinks to the bottom of this pool.
Yep.
Dead.
Let's see. I think I moved 3, so I'll just move 2. Okay, I'm gonna try to get back over here now. But that is my turn. I end.
Okay. Azza is going to move over to get a better, cleaner shot. She is going to hit the one that 6 has been
Wailing
firing at.
on.
Yeah. 22 to hit for her. And nice. 10 damage.
Woo!
That one
Take
is
10.
looking not too great either. It is now this Marrow's turn. It has its orders, and it is going to move and dash to this edge here, but it can't quite get into the water. Sister Evangeline.
I'm going to, I guess, hit this really bloodied one.
Okay.
14?
Hits.
Okay. Alright, 12 damage.
How do you want to do this?
In the air, I'm going to be in a defensive position before a quick jab from the spear pierces his neck and back to the defensive position again as if I'd never moved.
Okay. As the spear sinks into your target, you see the blood kind of drip from the spear and crawl up the spear shaft into your hand, and you feel a little bit revitalized as you gain 2d6 temporary hit points from the blood
Yep.
spear.
Yep.
Kind of vampiric, don't you think?
Yeah,
Out of
I feel
character.
it.
She's sucking blood.
So take 11 temporary hit points.
What a hypocrite!
If I said that in character, I get decked and fall on my face right now.
You hear in your mind, yes, I missed the blood of battle. More. I need more.
Fucking addict.
And I'm going to fly over towards this one,
Okay.
blocking its path, basically.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah.
Skirt around me.
Nori, the one in front of you has sank to the bottom of this pool. dead. There's one visible left, and one went under the water.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go look underwater, see where it went.
Okay. You see quite clearly in this pool, in the very center, there is an underwater tunnel of sorts,
Oh.
and you see the very tail fin of the marrow kind of disappear as you look at it into this underwater tunnel.
Huh.
It just went into the underwater tunnel.
It just went in. Okay.
He's playing Minecraft.
Is about, but it's about 10 feet down.
Okay. So can I pop back up real quick and just
Yeah.
mention there's a tunnel. I'm going in it, and then
Okay.
I'm just gonna go back down.
What's your swim speed? You have a swim speed.
I'm pretty sure it's the same as my walking.
You're okay.
Look, is that under features?
It should be under your first page. Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh,
It should-
it says I
yeah.
have a swimming speed equal to my walking speed. Okay.
Yep.
But I'm gonna just like follow at kind of like a distance. Like I don't want it to like notice that I'm following it.
Okay. So you'll be able to get to the edge of that underwater tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you always get yourself into these situations, Nori?
You have disappeared under the water.
Lose line of sight, right?
Yeah, you do.
Gotcha.
I'll make you invisible.
Oh, I can communicate simple ideas to beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's a monster, so it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh,
6.
okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm. As per the usual, we are going to shoot at the one trying to get away.
This one? All right.
Yep. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
With
And
sneak
then,
attack, I think.
Yep.
so that's gonna be max plus 5. You said last time.
5
So
5 plus 4 is 9. Okay.
well, I got 6.
Yeah, your modifiers are
Oh
incorrect.
yeah, 9. My bad.
And sneak attack because Evangeline is in melee.
Oh shit. Doop. Ka-chow.
7. How do you want to do this?
As it goes to, like, I'm assuming it's gonna try to jump into the water. I want to just pierce it through its like gill holes, basically, and just pop it through the neck.
Okay. Yeah, the dead marrow kind of slumps against the edge of the pool, and it's like halfway into the pool, halfway out, as it falls in front of you, Sister Evangeline. We'll go back to Nori. Nori, are you pursuing the one that's trying to swim away?
The one that got away.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of wondering if it's gonna bring back more or if it's like, yeah.
Sure. You are. It has not been hit yet. So
Uh-huh.
it is full health. However, this tunnel is very small for it and it is moving at half speed, so you will catch up.
Mm. Uh,
So
does it?
this is gonna be a one on one. in a tight space. It'll have disadvantage, just the same as
So will
you.
I.
You got this, Nori.
Do I?
You do. You a baddie. You a baddie.
You baddie.
All right, that's fine. I'll just, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Let's just, yeah. Let's just.
Look at we ball.
Okay.
Let's hit it with my great axe, I guess.
All right.
Do I get back up here?
You get the first swing.
Okay, cool.
See, look, you even get first hit. I told you.
Disadvantage.
Oh, just do I roll that again
Doing
then? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look at
Okay.
that.
Excuse me.
17
I think you
hits.
can press Control or Shift to. And then
Oh,
it's just,
that's a 1. I'm still raging though, right?
Yes, you are.
Haha.
7. Okay. All right. It turns back around to you, and it is going to bite and harpoon at disadvantage. The bite misses, but the harpoon hits with disadvantage. For 10 points of damage, halved to 5.
Okay.
Oh.
Good.
Make. You're already up in melee, so it doesn't pull you in. It doesn't need to pull you in. But it's your turn.
Okay.
15 hits. Okay, that's a little better. 10 points of damage. Okay. It is sand and silt is flying about in this in this tunnel, and it's kind of making it hard to see, but you can feel the creature in front of you, and you can see it barely as the dust, the underwater dust, gives you a moment of clarity through it, and you see its bite and its harpoon come through at disadvantage. That's 11 for the bite. The harpoon, that's a natural 1.
I have AC 17.
Yeah, the harpoon, you flies at you, and you kind of maneuver out of the way, and it gets stuck into the wall of this underwater tunnel. It's your turn.
So the harpoon is that like a gun where it can just like retract and stuff?
It is thrown.
Oh, it's thrown. Okay.
Yeah, it is like a underwater spear. It's got a serrated tip, so it can actually stick into a creature. And at the end of this spear-like device, it has a rope attached to it, and that rope is like tied around the wrist of this mirror for easy pulling.
So it's stuck in a wall, right?
Yep.
Could I just chop that harpoon in half so that he has virtually no weapon now?
It will take away one of your attacks, but you can certainly try, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Ooh.
10 will hit an object.
Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah. Roll damage. With a 14, you sever the rope, the connection that bound this harpoon to the marrow itself. However, it has a bite and a claw. Its claws, its razor sharp claws, and it lashes out at you. That bite will not hit. And the claws also will not hit. That the disadvantage avoided a natural 20. It's your turn. $15 hits. 13 points of damage. It is looking rough. But it knows it can't get away, and it is trying its best to survive by taking you out. But a 13 doesn't hit with the bite, and its claws come raking at you. 14 to hit.
That's 17 armor class.
All right. It is thrashing about in this underwater tunnel. It is your turn.
Oh, I got 11. 8.
Ah.
I missed 2.
Yeah, that misses. It realizes it is at a serious disadvantage as it is hard to move for it, so it is going to try and run away, swim as fast as it can, and you get an attack of opportunity as it moves 20 feet away from you.
Finish
17 hits.
Finish it. Nori.
13. How do you want to do this?
Nori!
I guess I'm just gonna swing my great axe into its tail and just kind of like split it down the middle. So now it's like, yeah, 2 little fins now.
Okay. Blood gushes out of the wound and fills your vision in this underwater tunnel. The corpse of the marrow blocking anything
I'm gonna pull
from
it back
going.
out to the
Okay.
surface, by the way.
Okay, you start pulling it out. It is a large creature. Make a strength check.
Is that a strength check? I don't know.
She's raging, so she gets
Yeah, you
advantage.
do have advantage. 21. It is tough work, and your rage subsides as you exit the underwater tunnel. But you bring the dead marrow back up to the surface, and it just floats as you hold it up. That is the end of combat.
Woo. Caterwauling ensues. I won't do it because I know our friend Evangeline has a headache, but caterwauling and yipping and yelling ensue.
What is this language you speak?
Excitement happens. Leave me alone.
Hey, come down from the ceiling.
Okay.
Spider Clark. Spider Clark.
Spider Clark team.
Does he heal? Sometimes.
I get your side for when I heal. Look out! The Spider Clark's not going to heal anymore.
There was still a tunnel down there. You want me to go investigate? I only just caught him while he was leaving.
Well, we should probably figure out how long the tunnel is and where it goes, and if there's a way we can get to it above water so that the rest of us can go.
I think that's a natural tunnel. It probably washes out to the ocean.
Oh.
Is there any way we can seal it up?
I look towards the stalactite. I got an idea. It's going to take some work.
I mean, if you're able to get the rocks down there, I can probably move them.
No, it's already down there. It's at the bottom. That's all you. You could
Well,
try.
I should probably move them to the thing to block it.
Oh, yeah, let's do a backflip and then we just hop on real quick. I'm going to do what I can to assist making the stalactite try to fill up the natural tunnel.
Okay. It's just a matter of time. But with Nori being able to breathe underwater and having a swim speed, you make short work of it. Closing up the natural underwater tunnel that washes out to the beach. Or actually, the tide would fill up this pool of water. Azza looks to you all. Thank you. I appreciate it.
For a safer Bondi Bay.
For a safer cause.
I'm sorry, cause?
Yes. I told you all
I thought...
if you would help, I would share why our morals align with what you're doing now.
That you did.
Clark, very absent-minded. Yes. Yes, you did.
Evangeline. That's your name, right?
Yes.
Go look what's in those crates. I think you'll find some of the items useful to you in the coming days.
I shoot the moving corpses.
I'm just gonna delete them.
What do I find in these crates?
One of them is filled with silver stakes.
Oh no.
I guess I give a look over here.
Another
crate is filled with vials of water, and it carries a symbol on them, a religious symbol. Make a religion check.
I am proficient in this, so I should get it. Oh, you guys have the natural 20, you motherfucker. Come on.
You need help there, Evangeline? You need a little refresher?
No matter. 11's good.
Okay.
You see the symbol, the very well-known symbol of the goddess of death. A copper circle surrounding a black field with two copper paths on each side converging into a copper center. This is a symbol of one of the prime deities, the goddess of death. Mm-hmm. And with an 11, you would know that the goddess of death doesn't necessarily mean that they support undeath. Undeath is unnatural to anyone that follows the goddess of death.
It's literally an insult at that point, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
That symbol is kind of like on a metal like band that is surrounding the uh middle of the vials. You could probably guess that these are vials of holy water.
I stopped drinking it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why is this here?
Can I trust all of you?
Really think any of us would go up against Sister Evangeline?
A revolution is coming. And this is just the start of it. This is just one stockpile. And the movement of the White Dawn is growing. I see that you're trying to make a difference. And I see your hatred. I can hear and feel that you do not like the creatures that rule this kingdom. You have helped the revolution of the White Dawn this day. And maybe in the future, you'll join us. Please do not speak of this location. But I figured I would show you what the revolution plans to do when the time comes, when the time is right. What's everybody what's everybody's vibe right now or expression seeing these very telltale signs of weaponry that would be used to kill vampires?
Clark's vibe, seeing Orta's symbol. He has a bit of fear, more so towards the innocents or people that should not be affected by this. To Evangeline, probably, hey, no one's innocent here. But for people kind of like Azza here, who's a Dampier, but also trying to, kill other vampires. There's just a fear of, hey, there's a lot of people going to be affected by this. People's lives are going to change.
Okay.
So Sixt isn't necessarily like, oh my god, well, we're gonna die. But they're uncomfortable because, like Clark says, this is going to affect a lot of people. And it is a huge revelation that underneath the very streets that we've walked, there's this huge thing going on. So discomfort is a sensation for sure.
For Evangeline,
Mm-hmm.
almost a weight lifted off of her shoulders. Calmer, uh, knowing that her task won't be done alone. We'll walk over to the Dampier and say, "You eject your own kind."
Like I said before, you haven't heard my story. I did not choose to be this way. Half of me rejects the other half.
What will you do after this? After all of them are killed off and set in the ground as they should be?
The White Dawn hopes to rebuild from the ashes. To
I'm
make
not asking
this.
about them. I'm asking you.
I just want to save my home from tyranny. I want peace.
Well, in that we have an agreement.
She looks to Nori, trying to gauge your emotions to this place.
Uh, um. Uh. Nori just says to herself, "This has to be my purpose," and just says, "I have to send word to father." And that's it.
Before much else can be done, I would also like to kind of like, oh, hey, Azza, by the way, um, I'm going to ask if they have any information on Attila that they can give us.
He's a particularly evil Melioris, connected with the Avandi family. He's not a part of the inner circle, but he is still an Avandi. And
Right.
with that name, it makes you untouchable.
Hmm.
Elsa,
Hmm?
do you happen to know? Does the White Dawn know about the Briar family? My family.
I personally don't know, but I can
Okay.
speak with our leaders and see what they know. or if they know of you.
Okay. Let me know if you find anything.
I know of Ondi Bay like the back of my hand. So if you need someone to help with Attila, if it just means being able to track him and know his whereabouts, that's a service I can provide for you.
That would actually be fantastic. We know where he frequents usually, the Scarlet Siren, of course. But we need more information. We have a theory and we want to make sure it's accurate and that the right people know about what's going on.
Okay.
I'm going to ask them if they know about Leo. Very tentatively. From the isn't he also part of the Scarlet?
Scarlet Watch.
Yep.
Leo is a noble
Mhm.
guard. He likes to do what's right. But he does not know about us.
From what you know of him, would he be somebody who would be willing to hold a certain somebody accountable? Would he be able to?
It's possible. I don't know him personally, but I know of him, and I have heard rumors. Be careful. Here, in any city, in any town, there are only so many people you can trust. But
Like to extend an offer. Uh, in exchange for your silence about seeing us and us asking questions, you will also attain our silence and our assured silence. So, tit for tat. You don't tell anybody you saw us, we don't tell anybody we saw you. You didn't talk to us, we didn't talk to you.
can I trust you?
I don't make deals lightly. I'm gonna fucking split my hand again that's already been and hold out my hand. I'm
Reopen the wound.
I don't make deals lightly, friend.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
Nobody wants my blood, damn it.
You can
She-
go ask Melioras if you want.
Insulted!
she'll look over to Clark, and you can feel that the same question applies to you. Can she trust you?
Before I answer her, I think in my mind and I ask a question to Charity.
Mhm.
Along my path, I see death. Would you put your faith in them as you would me?
You're not looking deep enough. You're not looking past the symbol of the goddess of death. If you look past it, you would see hope.
Out loud now. I put my faith in hope. You can trust me.
She nods. And she looks to you, Sister Evangeline. Same question applying to you.
Can you reword the question?
Can I trust you?
Oh, that one. Okay. I thought there was a more. Okay.
Very complex question, I understand.
Oh, yes. Many layers.
Words behind words.
You approached me. You know what I plan to do. And there's nothing stopping me from doing that. That is my promise.
She starts digging through pockets in her attire,
I'll sign this contract.
looking for something within them. Give me a moment.
I was just about to ask, how are we supposed to contact you again if need be? But I have a feeling you've already got that plotted out.
I feel like I know the answer right now.
I'm trying to find something.
Man, if only I had no level up, I could contact her whenever I wanted.
Like, what are we?
Ma'am, level up, please.
Like, guys.
Uh, do, do, do. Okay. She produces another symbol. A white circle with a line going, a white line going, cutting it in half diagonally.
Why does that sound familiar?
Within the circle, at the top half, it is colored in yellow. At the bottom half, it is colored in black. And she says, wherever you see this symbol, it'll be small. But wherever you see it, help can be found from the dawn.
Gotcha.
And that's the symbol in the chat, Licia campaign chat.
You described it pretty well. That's what I envisioned.
Okay.
Otherwise,
yes.
otherwise, I'll find you.
Ominous.
She smiles. Let's get back to the city. And if you would like, you can take one of those vials for safekeeping, if you wish.
I'm just going to take a small vial of holy water.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll turn to Logan. It's best if each of you have one.
I take a vial. I add it to my sheet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take a vial of holy water. And she nods. I'll take you back the way that we came. And you're staying at the Bays Bruin Inn?
Yes.
Yes. It's been a minute.
I got you.
I know.
I had
I know a cook way back. I'll take you.
No, she's gonna walk over the water.
Yeah, she's not gonna go walk over the water. She's gonna try and say where I. But she leads you out of the cave and back out into the sunlight. And back to Avandi Bay. Back to the Bay's Brewing Inn, where it is now late afternoon, nearing on nighttime again. But I think as you enter the Bay's Brewing Inn and you see the cheerful face of Captain Black greeting you all in, I think that is where we will end this session
Beautiful.
with a level up.
Another one.
Yes.
Definitely
my
very
God.
quick to get to this new level.
Can I
I had a lot of combat though.
can I get Aza to write in my book?
Here is where my other class comes in.
You guys will be happy to know that I took notes. So I did
Good
the
girl.
note taking. Thank you.
Thank
Mm.
you.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Stop.
Holy
Can-
shit, I can attack twice. I'm gonna be doing so much more now.
Can
Bro.
Level up.
can Aza write in my book?
She basically leads you to the door and then darts off into the streets. She is not gonna get no.
Damn
Why
it!
why do you want her to write in your book? What kind
So
of weird?
I can sending any time.
She says no.
Damn you, Claire. She's too fair.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You're
No, I'm
not. Don't lie.
not.
Level 5.
Using spells.
I have uncanny dodge now. I think that's all I got. I think that is it. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, I only got the ability to attack twice. That's still pretty important to me.
Oh no, listen, that's gonna be great.
Oh, you did not ban some books in here, class. I'll have to make sure I choose spells that you approve.
Okay.
I have second level. Actually, this is really important.
Bigger schmite.
Before we finalize level ups, let's go into a player vote for inspiration. And we'll start with Annie.
Oh, we'll start with me. I am gonna give it to. I don't know. I guess I would say I would give it to Kiwi. Just because I feel like you've had some like really good moments with roleplay and with like your word choice, and that one I can't remember it, but it made my skin have goosebumps when you threatened that one person.
When
And
I
I just
come for you. Ugh.
yeah, and I just thought that was really cool and pretty badass.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony.
I want to give it to Annie for deciding to destroy every last remnant of this fish person. No survivors.
Fish on fish violence. What?
Fish on fish crime.
All right. Kiwi.
I wanted to give it to sixth, honestly, because I really liked how they did more initiative in this session. Not that that's not a normal thing, but more is just like I liked seeing the rogue trying to go about and do
Rogue
the thing.
things.
Yeah, you know.
I personally, I have to give it to Kiwi for the just terrifying delivery of "when I come for you," because holy shit. Goosebumps.
Is that who you're
And
voting for?
yes, I have to give
Okay.
it to Kiwi. Absolute goosebumps.
Well,
I would be afraid if I were Vincent. I would be shitting myself right now.
he just
So,
finds it amusing. But
Oh,
it looks like Evangeline, you get a point of inspiration from
thank
your
you, everyone.
peers. With that, off screen, I will re-import your character sheets once you have decided on your level up, spells, and all that stuff. But for now, for the recording, to whoever's listening, well, Gannon, you're here listening live, but we love you. And what are you doing? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Have a good night, and we love you.
Good night.
bye.